See, problem ఏంటంటే you're given a zero indexed array of size n consisting of non-negative integers. You need to apply n minus 1 operations to this array. Where? So array మీద n minus 1 operations you need to apply, where ith operation, that is the zero indexed operation, you will apply the following on the ith element of nums. For a specific operation, if nums of I is equals to nums of I plus 1, if adjacent elements are equal, then multiply nums of I by 2 and set nums of I plus 1 to 0. Otherwise, you skip the operation. After performing all the operations, shift all the zeros to the end of the array. For example, the array 1 0 2 0 0 1. After shifting, all the zeros begins like this. Okay. Return the resulting array. So now consider that we are given an array. The thing we need to do is nums of I. For example, here is 0. Nums of 0 is 1. Nums of I plus 1 is twice of nums of I as given. So if nums of I plus 1 should be equals to nums of I. These two are not equal. We leave. Next, nums of I plus 1 is 2. Nums of I is also 2. So now what do we need to do? Set nums of I plus 1 to 0. So nums of 2 will be 0 and nums of I will be 4. And then again we go to 1. Its next index is also 1. So this will be 2, this will be 0. 0, 0. Even though it is multiplied, it doesn't make a difference. So we can leave this edge case when both consecutive zeros appear. So we'll have 1, 4, 0, 1, 4, 0, 2, 0, 0. Now we're gonna push these elements. So you get 1, 4, 2, 0, 0. So if it is 0, 1, we'll get 1, 0. That's it. So these are the constraints that we have. And now let me write the logic to solve this problem. The thing is, we are given an array and we need to check this condition. So the best thing that I feel I can do is applying a for loop, for brute force approach. So int I is equals to 0, I less than nums dot length I plus plus if. Wait, there is a problem. So nums of length minus 1, since we are comparing plus 1 elements. So if nums of I is equals to nums of I plus 1, then if it means if it is equals to, what we're gonna do is we're gonna multiply nums of I into is equals to 2. Then nums of I plus 1 will be 0 as stated for the question. So this is the condition we consider. Else we do nothing. So we just don't write anything for that code. So then by doing this, we get a modified array of nums where required operations are done. Now we need to push the elements. Let me check. So if we got an array like this, after this operation we get this. So if 1 0 2 0 0 0 1. So if it is 0, we're gonna push the next index, we're gonna swap this. That's it, right? So let's write a code to swap. I'll write a for loop again. For I'll just copy this. Now if int I equals 0, nums dot length, okay. If nums of I equals 0, then let me do one thing. Int, I'm writing code for swapping. Int temp is equals to nums of I. Nums of I plus 1 is equals to temp. Nums of I. Wait. Nums of I is equals to nums of I plus 1. And nums of I plus 1 is equals to temp. We can do this. So what happens? If it encounters a 0, it automatically swaps. So after all these things, what we can do is we can return nums. Return nums. And since that's what we want, I think this code will work. Let me run this. So now what we are getting? Oh, so in the output, it's not covering entire operations. There's something mistake happened. You're getting only two things are converted, like 1, 4 is converted. Then again, it should be 2, 1, 4, 0, 2, 0. I think there is some mistake. 0, 1. It should be. Wait a minute. Let's comment out this code so that we can know the actual array, whether the logic in the original code is running or not. It will be a wrong answer, but we know that we are getting a right array here. See, 1, 4, 0, 1, 4, 0, 2, 0, 0. Okay, this is correct. 0, 1. Yeah, our array is perfectly fine. So there's a logical error in modifying the zeros of the code. So what we can do is, let me check where we are going wrong. Since we are getting the right array, we are missing some condition where we are just making it 0. So suppose, let's try run one example. We got 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 0, 2, 0, 0. I mean, okay, for God's sake, let's comment this out and run again. What you got is 1, 4, 0, 2, 0, 0. So now we compared. If nums of I equals 0, so it will leave this game. If nums of I equals 0, we took temp is equals to nums of I. So temp is 0 now. Nums of y will be nums of I plus 1, which is 2 right now. And nums of I plus 1 should be temp, which is 0. So if the code is correct, nums of I became 0 here. So we initiated temp with nums of I, which is 0. Nums of I oh god, swapping has gone wrong. Yeah, it's just an ampersand mark that has gone wrong. Oh, let's run it again. See, it's done. Let's submit this code. We have gone wrong again. Why? So let's check this output. Expected is this. See, we are given a nums and we have gotten the array correct. I mean, immediate swapping is being done. 0, 0, 0, 0, 399. Oh god. Okay. Let's comment this out. Okay, and submit it. Oh, sorry. It won't make anything correct. Submit this again. See, our goal is to push zeros to the ending and not anything else. So if we make the next element 0, I guess that is not making any sense to it. What if we can do something? Um, what shall we do? See, we're skipping all these things, that stuff. These zeros are not being pushed forward because it's checking only two consecutive elements at a time. So the best thing that we can do is we can just modify the array, right? Nums of I. Okay, let's take a temporary array. Int nums1 is equals to new int nums dot len equals. Now, if nums of I not equals to 0, nums 1 of index is equals to nums of I index plus plus. Let's make sure that index is 0 first. 0. Index is 0 and remember I need to make sure everything is 0 for int I is equals to 0, I less than nums 1 dot I plus nums of nums 1 of I equals to 0. Let's run this code. Index initial is 0. Nums of I is correct only, it's 0 1. Output should be not 10th. Oh, this is where I made a mistake. Yeah. Now let me submit this. Yeah, it worked. That's it, guys.